Hello and thank you everyone for joining me here today. Before, of course, we start with this unboxing, just a little message. Please do not call me a hypocrite. In the end, of course, I know that I kinda am because I did that video telling you to not pre-order the Nintendo NX back then when we didn't knew how it was going to be called. Now, of course, after all of this time, we know for a fact that, of course, as in front of me, as we can see, is the Nintendo Switch. Pretty interesting concept. I'm going to check this console and analyze it. Just of course to let you know, got this from store credit in my own investment cash on the console. So half of that was store credit that I got from trading in games, and the other half was from a little money that I had saved, and that's how I got this. So in the end, well, I did take the risk because Nintendo kind of convinced me with their actions that this console seems to be solid. Also in the presentation, lots of stuff that I do love, which are RPGs. Xenoblade 2 is coming, got the next Shin Megami Tensei game on the way, got the next Fire Emblem game, mainline, and of course the Fire Emblem Warriors game. We have Mario Odyssey, we have today out Breath of the Wild, which is in my opinion the only game that does work by the Nintendo Switch right now. It's the only game that it's actually, you could say, a game that you can enjoy and tell, of course, everyone that it's a high quality game, and of course nobody's going to be able to tell you that it's not. Other games can be perceived as low quality, or of course something that may be repetitive, like in the case of Bomberman, or of course a low quality game, quote unquote, of course, the one to Switch, which is not a very deep game, it's just a game to have fun and, well, just based off mini games. Not saying that it's a bad game, of course, but it's not as deep or of course as polished as a Zelda title. And of course in this case, Breath of the Wild, after, well, information and of course the comments from friends, I see that this game actually has some serious potential. So of course, let's get to it and see what comes included with this box. First off, of course, I wanted to take this off. Let's flip this around. Okay. Start right off the bat with the system itself and the two controllers, as you can see. This is my first time unboxing, of course. Well, of course, it's my first time unboxing the system because it's the system that I got, but it's the first time that I'm going to see what's on the bottom. Maybe you already saw the full unboxing on Nintendo's YouTube channel or other YouTube channel, maybe. More than likely you already saw that. This is just for me to share with you what comes with the included with the box, and of course give you my opinion on that video that I did before. Taking that in consideration, let's continue. So first, actually, let's take first out the controllers. You can see my hand here, and actually the controller, now that it's in my hand, doesn't feel that small as I saw in the videos, on the internet, in the presentation. My hand is not too small, but not too huge, but still quite big, and well, does fit nicely on it, so it's not that bad. We'll see maybe of course in the future when I make a full review. I'll give you details and let you know the quality of this product. That was the left Joy-Con, and here is the other second one, which is the right one. Same case. It's basically the same size as the other one. Doesn't feel as small or look as small as in the other It's still quite small, but not as small as I saw in those presentation in the video. Okay, those are the controllers. Now we got here the actual system itself, which is the tablet. Which, to be honest, um, it's not too heavy, but not light. It doesn't feel like cheap. Feels feels sturdy for sure. You can see on the back, here's the Nintendo Switch logo, Nintendo branding. Here's the kickstand. Some other information. I going to suppose these two are speakers. Those grills right there may not be, but more than likely they are speakers. This is more than likely the port that you use to charge. Right on the bottom, there's the port that you use to charge the system. And well, you see on the top, there's the power button, the volume controls. Have, that's more than likely a ventilation grill, the one that you use for cooling. And of course, there's the slot for the games, right about there. And of course, on the sides, going to, of course, verify in yes, there are the ports to charge the controllers, the Joy-Cons. On both sides, you see those ports. Okay, that's the main system with the two controllers here on the side. Let's look a bit more inside, of course. This is the cardboard. Put this on the side here. Okay, this is the first time that I see the inside of the bots. Uh, the other thing was spoiled, but of course we have here the HDMI cable, some standard stuff here. This one comes right off the bat with the Nintendo branding. I remember that when I got the Wii U first, the first time that I got it, it didn't have the Nintendo branding on the HDMI cables, and it had a little issue, so I had to return it. And then, of course, the net system that I got like 2 days ago, 2 days after I got the system initially, and that Wii U that I got was actually it actually had the Nintendo branding on the cable, so just a little change there. And this one came right off the bat with the Nintendo branding. I have here the AC adapter with the USB Type C port right there. The AC adapter for the, of course, main tab, the console itself. Put this here on the side with the other components. Okay, let's see what we have here. Actually, let's check here first. This cable is, oh, actually, no, this is not a cable. This is just the accessory that you use to connect to the Joy-Cons to transform them into a one controller that you can use to play with others. With multiplayer games, of course, using the one each Joy-Con as a as an individual controller to play with other people. Going to zoom based on the patterns that we see there, the lights. This may just be the one that goes into the. Alright, there's the plus sign up there. So this one goes this way. So this one more than likely may be for the right Joy-Con, if I'm not mistaken. And there should be. There's no more things here. Now it seems like that's it there. Okay, right here on this side, Here's the other one. Oh yeah, that's how they look at the bottom. Just a chrome color. Interesting there. And of course, there's the wear strap to secure them to your hands. Okay. I'm going to assume this is the Joy-Con grip. Let me get that out of small cloth so you can see it with a bit more of detail. There's a Nintendo branding. No, it's already made it in China. And that looks nice actually. It feels nice in the hand. Looks a bit awkward, but it's shaped very similarly to a Pro controller, a Wii U Pro controller, and it's what's 360 controller. There's a Nintendo Switch branding. Of course, the same rails on the side to connect the Joy-Cons. Doesn't feel great quality, but doesn't feel too cheap too. It's definitely has a nice texture to it, and well, as you can see right off the bat, it's a fingerprint magnet, or at least on the bottom where the Joy-Cons go. But well, there shouldn't be any problem if we're going to be playing with this thing like this. We're going to connect the Joy-Cons first, so there shouldn't be no problems with that. And last but not least, let's see here on this side. We can just put this here on the left side. Okay, sorry for that. We're back. My phone ran out of memory. I had plenty of music, so I had to delete some music in the phone memory. So sorry for that. Let's continue. We were going to see what we had here on this side. At first, we see here more than likely, of course, a Nintendo Switch. Just a quick guide. As you can see, a health and safety information, quick guide, quick warnings for you to know about the system. And of course, this may be more than likely that dock station, the one that uses the Switch main axis to connect. So it comes with this little bubble wrap, which is a nice thing to have. I hope that they also did that with the actual tablet, so that's more well protected. Just a little wrapping here, and let's see. So you can see, of course, here's the Nintendo Switch dock station. So you can see it has a matte finish. Not of course, a fingerprint magnet. Just a bit of a dust magnet, but not that much as, of course, as a glossy finish would have been. Great thumbs up right now. It has great aesthetics, at least when it comes to the cosmetic side of the system. To start with, we have here on the left side 2 USB ports. There's, as you can see, the space which the tablet is going to fit inside, and there is the actual docking mechanism, which is going to charge the Switch. Here on the left side we have pretty much nothing, but just a little space or entry for you to access and connect the cables. It's for you to see, of course. Let me see if we can open this easily here. Okay, it was actually very easy to open. And well, as you can see right there, there's the AC adapter port, a USB port, which seems to be a USB 3.0 port. That's nice. And an HDMI out port for, of course, projecting your switch on the TV. Some screws up and down, and that seems to be it. Just on the back, of course, to finish it off. Once again, the Nintendo branding, HDMI access. Let me put this down here. Let me just check. I'm going to put all of this, of course, wrapping here. And inside, that seems to be pretty much it. So you can see there's nothing else inside but the main cardboard structure that was holding everything inside. And as you can see, that's pretty much it. I'm going to proceed to set this system up, and I'll give you my opinion regarding the system. Hope anytime soon. And thank you very much for watching. Took me some time, of course, to get the money, save up the money to buy the system, but I really hope that that's worth it. So far, what I've seen is nice. The quality of the product is not great, but not bad by any means. Still, this actually, I forgot to tell you, of course, this dock station doesn't feel cheap. It feels nice, not too sturdy, but nice. Feels at least well made. Not top-notch quality, as I mentioned, but still very well made. Just as all the other things, at least from the initial impressions that I had from lifting them up and, of course, feeling them in my hands. Now I'm going to, of course, proceed to set the system up. I'll work with it. I'll let you know, of course, my initial take on the system anytime soon. Thank you very much for watching, and of course, have a very nice day, evening, afternoon. Nice, actually, sorry, morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on, of course, what you're doing right now. But here it is, the Nintendo Switch system. Thank you very much. Have a nice day once again. Bye bye.